Hey, big up. Happy Tuesday, October the 10th, 10/10/2023. How you doing? Welcome in episode number 70 of the Untitled series here on United Spurs of America. I hope you are too blessed to be stressed. I hope you're not suffering like I am. And if you want to know why I'm suffering, it's the Ange Postecoglou withdrawals. Personally, it's just I'm struggling. I need me some Ange ball, but how are you doing? How is everybody? Apologies for the late start. Shout out Southview Coys. I was over there with Alex Marlin and Ash Maddock. We were having a great conversation. Chewy's here. Chewy is here, in case you were wondering. There he is. He's trying to hide. He is trying to hide, but don't worry. He will be exposed, much like everyone else. But how are we doing? Again, welcome. We're working our way through the week, y'all. We are absolutely doing that. But big up. I hope StreamYard can keep up with us today. If you were here yesterday, StreamYard was acting a fool. But so far, I see some comments coming in. So let me see who got the first place prize. But before I do that, let me remind you to please go ahead and hit that like. You don't have to. You're not obligated to do anything here on the channel, but enjoy yourself. You don't even have to enjoy yourself. You can, 3 to 4 people come here to just hate. But you know what? Most of y'all, I'm going to say 99.1% of everybody is here to show love, here to appreciate and enjoy this. Enjoy what we're seeing and enjoy what we're doing. But big up everybody who's locked in. Already over 50 of y'all in the house. Big up. And we're barely just kicking this thing off. So get them likes up. Hit a vote in the poll. The question for today is, how are you feeling at the start of our Ange Ball withdrawal? Ange Ball withdrawals. And 38% says, I hate this international break stuff. 31% saying, hopefully it means more fit players. And 20% says, annoyed, but it is what it is. 10% is with me. I'm jittery, I'm sweaty, and I'm fiending. And I need it. If you ever seen Breaking Bad, I'm like that guy who was friends with Jesse, but he was only friends with Jesse because he was giving him the smack. You might be like, what is that? What is he drinking? I'm not going to promote their brand. That's why I poured it in this cup. Until they sponsor the channel, I'm not going to promote their brand. But anyone who knows anyone who works at Celsius, that's what it is. It's a Celsius. Big up. How are we all doing? Let's see who got the first place prize. Elvis G gets the first place prize and the first place YouTube prize member as well. Says, evening, Jacob and everyone in the chat. A really promising start under Ange. Long may it continue. It is very promising. Zapur is in the house. He's got the logo. I've got it on my shirt. Big up, Zapur. Always appreciate you being here. Milton Nobrega is in the house. Says, good afternoon, Jacob and everyone in the chat. Hello to Chewy as well. If you could sign 4 players in January, who would it be and why? We are top of the league. Say, we are top of the league. The double is on. Milton, I love the vibes. They are immaculate. I try to keep the vibes immaculate. I also try to be as realistic as I can while factoring in my emotional state. But what I will say is, welcome in everyone. Adrian Stroke is here. Good evening all. Roy, good evening everyone. Big up. YouTube chat member, how you doing? Jim in the house says, big up Jacob, hope you and the family are well. And Chewy is on high alert, my friend. Why is Chewy on high alert? He's deaf. I just snapped in his ear and he didn't hear it. But big up Chewy. Chris Cranston, the son or the brother of Brian Cranston, I don't know. But he says, big up Jacob. I woke up this morning thinking about Rodrigo Bentancur. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that sweet? Big up Chris Cranston. Good to see you back, man. Haven't seen you in a while, Chris Cranston. Double C. CC. Good to see you in the house. Big up Cal L. Agent 47 YouTube chat member extraordinaires in the house says, United Spurs of America. Shout out my father-in-law. He did such a great job with that intro. Chris Cranston says, congrats on the pregnancy, brother. All the best. I'm not pregnant. I'm just bloated. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much. My wife's suffering while I'm having a good time, and it's just not fair, but such is the laws of the world. But thank you very much for the congratulations on my wife's second pregnancy. Intaj says, what up, Jacob? I'm going to follow you all night. Big up, Intaj. That sounds... hey, some people may say it sounds suspect, but I say it sounds loving and endearing, and I'm glad that you're here. And Thaj, big up to you out there in Minnesota, I believe it is. David Shear, I always want to say Shire, but big up David Shear. Says, morning, Jacob. Big up David Shear. Always here supporting the channel. You've been buying everyone memberships, and like you've made the chat go green. Everyone in the chat's green at this point. If you keep buying memberships, I don't know if we have enough viewers to even encompass all of that, but big up David Shear in the house this morning. Good morning to you out there in Australia, down under. That's not a knife. Adrian Schroka, I can avoid Alex here. Don't you dare invite him, Jacob. Hey, I love Alex. He's a great guy. He's a great content creator, and he just feels differently than a lot of people, and it rubs people the wrong way. But I will say this. I would never prevent Alex from joining the show. I think he's a great guy. I like him. And even if I don't agree with any of the things he says, I can understand it. I can absolutely understand why he says the things he says. But much love to Alex Box Office TV. I was going to say THFC. Kate, just a girl who loves Spurs, is big up Jacob and Chewy. I am looking forward to that show tomorrow. What time is it at? Because it better not be while I'm sleeping. I'm going to be very upset because I want to be live and I want to be giving Jim the I want to be in that chat, and I want Jim to know that I'm there and I'm on his side. I'm not, and I know this term that you love throwing around, Kate, realist. This I'm not delusional. I'm a realist. Let me tell you something real quick. Just because you're afraid to jump in the pool doesn't mean you're a realist. It means you're skeptical of love. And for me, I'm never skeptical of love. Jump in the pool, Kate. It'll be okay. The water's nice and warm. Big up. David Shear says, good day, Kate. Rich in the house. Big up, Rich. Another YouTube chat member. How you doing? Yosarian is in the house. Morning, Jacob and United Spurs in the chat. Big up. Big up, Mark Cook says, big up, Jacob and all in the chat. Adrian Troca, if you love Spurs and love being top of the league, subscribe to the channel and smash that like. You know what? I do got to say, y'all have been absolutely blessing the channel lately. The growth has been, it's been fantastic. Couple hundred subscribers every couple weeks. I mean, we're growing and we're moving, and that's because of y'all showing the support, liking the video, doing those free things, what I call the call of booty. Y'all are going above and beyond half the time, but I do appreciate y'all being here. Hello. Alexander Castro says, yeah, you just got the opposite voice tone. What does that mean? Is my mic not working? No, y'all hear me. I just checked. Y'all can hear me. You got the opposite voice tone. Oh, you mean of Alex, maybe. That's what you mean. I don't know. Wait. Oh, the guy from Breaking Bad, because I was talking about Breaking Bad. That must be what it is. Hydration Nation, pause for the cause. I got my water here. I'm double fisting as usual. I got my water. Don't worry, my water always stays on me like the blicky. But this is that brand that I don't want to mention any more than I already have because they don't sponsor the channel. But damn it, it's so good. Orange is my favorite flavor. James, Sonny did a respectful mic drop. When Premier League resumes, Sonny will mic drop them fools in the Premier League. Big up, James Paratrooper, dropping in from the skies to say hello. Rich says, don't do smack, Jacob. It's not worth it. Ange Postecoglou has me. I've been doing Ange Postecoglou smack, and I'm addicted. And I don't want to kick the habit. I don't want to give it up. Look, I was a little sweaty earlier, and so this little hair is like really bothering me. And I know Kate's probably going to come here and be like, I see your gray hairs, you old bag. And that's not nice, Kate, but I love you anyway. David Shear says, man, that Mo channel yesterday would have asked for likes 10 times already. That's part of the beast. That's part of the fight content creators go through, is the algorithm. And lately I've been finding out if you change your thumbnails and your titles, like, you change them more, then it sends it more, it likes you more. I don't know. YouTube is a weird beast, and all I know is that every single person you know is going to absolutely say, can you please hit that like? The only difference I do is I just say it's up to you. You don't have to. It's absolutely not obligated. Like, you can come here, watch, do nothing. That's up to you. It's the life you want to live. But my personal choice would be support those people who bring you free content. Because hitting a like doesn't do anything but help us. But yeah, everyone's going to ask differently. I just say, hey, go ahead and hit it or don't. or dislike. There's 3 to 4 people who dislike every single stream I do. But that's okay. Like I always say, I don't do it for them. I do it for like this guy. I do it for all the people in the chat that show love. That's what I do it for. All the friends of the channel. My poll option would have been, I love the international break as long as nobody gets hurt. I just felt like no one loves the international breaks up here. I didn't. I definitely don't. I just don't care. I just don't care. If it ain't Tottenham Hotspur, it's just not the same. Like, even USA, like, I want them to do well, but it's not the same when I'm watching Tottenham Hotspur. That's what I'm saying. It's just, come on now. That's just my opinion, though. Everyone can feel differently. Big up, everybody. Jim says hello to everyone in the chat. Ed says congrats, bro. Big up, Ed. Good to see you back in the chat, my friend. Bentancur never sounded so sexual. I can't wait for him to come back, because once that happens, then I'll be getting invited again to just come say his name whenever he has a good game, so that'll be fun. But big up, everybody. Everyone's showing love to each other. I love that. Everyone's friends in this chat. We keep it. The vibes are always immaculate in the chat, and that's because y'all are so damn beautiful, so damn sexy, and so damn smart here in the chat. If you're tuning in to United Spurs of America, I'm going to say it right now. You are beautiful, you are sexy, and you are smart, and you are loyal. And that's not a DJ Khaled quote. The Outlaw, big up The Outlaw. New name in the chat. He's new name in the chat, and he's already telling me where he's from. Big up. You already know the vibes. I love to say good morning, because it's morning for you, I believe. I believe New Zealand's the same time zone as Australia. Forgive me in my American education if I'm incorrect, but big ups The Outlaw. Says big ups from New Zealand. Ange has got me a Spurs fan. Dig this channel too. Big up. Ange has got me. Look, man, I'm an American, but I've always wanted to be a kangaroo. This is the victory kangaroo. He only comes on streams when we win, and he really hasn't been going anywhere else. And just for you, Outlaw, I'm going to show you the big Papa Bear. I'm a kangaroo lover. I always say love a kangaroo. Don't eat them. All right? I know what y'all do out there. Don't got to tell me. I know. I just act like it doesn't happen. But here you go. Within this kangaroo's pouch, we got some Greek ouzo for the man, Ange Postecoglou. And there's Antonio Conte. There he is. He's right there in the pouch. We're all in. I'm all in. I love Ange. I love him so much. I think he's the father of us all, and long may it continue. But big up The Outlaw. Glad to see anyone new in the chat. Let me know where you're tapping in from. I always love to know whether I should say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you. So good morning to you, The Outlaw. Thank you for letting me know. Nick Brown, YouTube chat member as well, says, I just grabbed my free beer. On another note, if my memory serves me right, Ugodi is 1 yellow away from suspension. I don't think so. Let's look. Let me look. So he didn't get a yellow versus Luton. Udogie did not get a yellow versus Luton. Ugodi did get a yellow versus Liverpool, and Udogie did get a yellow versus Arsenal, so that's 2. That's 2 yellows. Sheffield, Udogie did not get a yellow. Very beautiful. Burnley, Udogie did not get a yellow. Fulham was a cup, so that's different. Bournemouth, Udogie did not get a yellow. United, Udogie did get a yellow, so that's 3. That's 3 yellows. Brentford, Udogie did not get a yellow. So no, he is not Nick Brown. Luckily, this is not right. I just went back and I looked at all the games. He did not get a yellow. He only got a yellow in 3 different matches. So 3 matches he got a yellow. He's not on that 4th yet. Big up. Thank you. And that, I hope it doesn't happen, but big up. CFC OG says, big up, Jay. Ange is def a good manager. Love his interviews, to be honest, better than Podge. Big up, Nas. Good to see you back in the chat, my friend. I hope you'll, excuse me, I'm sorry for coughing and not muting myself, but Nas, please, I hope you come do some work here on the channel when we play Chelsea. It's going to be in and around my birthday. It's going to be a great time. I can't wait to do some Chelsea content coming up. But big up, Nas in the house. Look, rivals come here. They show love. They hit that like. So could all the Spurs fans and other rival fans. There's over almost 90 of y'all in the house, and we don't even have 50 likes. But that's okay. You can hit the like if you want to. You can hit the like if you want to. You can leave your cares behind. 54 votes. And we're still saying I hate this international break stuff. Yeah, me too. Kate says it's 1 p.m. UK. So I hope you're in bed. Why you do that? And you flipping me off too? Wow. Jesse's friend. Yeah, you know the guy, he's got that like long face. He's like, hey man. He's like, I need to pull up a picture of him. You know what I'm talking about, Castro. I know you do. Kate says, I love love. That's why I'm so happily married to my soulmate. And yes, you look so gray right now. Wow, I knew you were going to do that. A couple of grays on the left eyebrow too now, Jacob. That's not true. That's my right. Here's my left. 0 grays in my eyebrows, Kate. I think you're trying to make me get more grays. That's what I think is going on. Al Gore Rhythm. He invented the internet, don't you know? Don't you know? David, you're safe. Thank you. As long as I'm safe. Good day, and thanks for the free beer. Dermot, thank you for grabbing the free beer on the way in, my friend. Big up to yourself. Hope you're having a great evening. Stephen East, big up. New name in the chat says, Ange and Spurs withdrawal is real. Yo, I'm normally sweaty, but I'm actually like different sweaty today. And I've been telling my wife, she's like, why are you so hot? We turned on the AC. I need me some Ange ball. I need me something at the weekend that looks like Ange Postecoglou's beautiful body on the touchline and sunny down the middle. Talk to me nicely every single time. Jesus Christ, I'm getting a little moist around the lips there. Gio Rea, big up everyone. Big up Gio Rea in the house. Ben Kaufman's here. Evening, everyone. Big up Ben Kaufman. Good day, Outlaw from David Shear. James Paratrooper dropping in from the skies to say we're going to win the league. El Tel Cocarel. Evening, Jacob. Come on, guys. Get the free beer. Grab that free beer. Big up, Jose. I love all the work you're doing over there with Colin, with Talking Ball. So long may it continue. Big up, my friend. Mark Cook, evening, Ben, big up. 5:30 a.m. for David Shear, and he's locked in. Big up, good morning. Bro, that's what time I woke up for Luton. That's what time I sometimes wake up for these matches. So big up David Shear. You're waking up not for Tottenham, but you're waking up for United Spurs of America. What a fucking start to your day, my guy. Happy Wednesday. It's not Tuesday for you, it's Wednesday. Alan Bennett, evening, Jacob. Not here for long. Just about to have a Tommy tank, then bed. I don't know what a Tommy tank is, but whatever it is, I hope you enjoy it and you're safe. That's all I care. But big up, Alan Bennett. I'm glad to see you here every single time, my friend. You're always here supporting the channel for a long time, short time, good time. Just want you here to enjoy yourself and be safe. That's all I care about. Oben, big up from Houston, Texas. Udogi on 3 and Hoiberg on 2. Big up Oben EE. Shout out H-Town. H-Town, hold it down. I'm a Dallas boy myself, but I'm out here in El Paso. But you know how it is. Texans got to love on other Texans. We a family out here if you're from Texas. So big up Oben showing love from Houston. Yep, Udogi's on 3. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. Let's see here. Nick Brown, thanks, Jacob. I was a bit worried as we are close to losing Basuma. Well, we won't have Basuma for Fulham. That's confirmed. I've said this before on other streams, but Nick, I don't know if you were there. So we're no Basuma for Fulham. He'll be back for Palace, but he resumes that 4-game suspension. And we might, if he gets a yellow versus Palace, he's going to miss Chelsea. But Selhurst Park, I don't know that you don't want Basuma out there. Look, we're going to have 2 weeks to talk about that. I don't know what the finality answer will be, but I always am in support of citing our strongest 11, personally. His name was Beaver or something. Yeah, no, Badger. It was Badger. I think his name was Badger. On Breaking Bad, I think his name was Badger. Sapura, that's what I think it is. Big up Mile High Hotspur. Leo, did you already talk about the awards? If not, any thoughts? What awards? They're supposed to be handed out on Friday. But real quick, I told him I was going to do it. Let me see. Where is it? Told him I was going to do it. Because they out here talking and they out here saying this, that, and the other. This, that, and the other. So I'm going to put this man on blast because he's saying he's an ITK now. He's got a great channel. Shout out Spurs Live. But go ahead and check this out. I'm going to put it full screen. James. Normally I just say at whoever the fuck on Twitter. But this is James. He's a content creator. He's a friend of mine, a friend of the channel. We've collabed together a few times. Says unofficial, but apparently Son is Premier League Player of the Month and Ange is Manager of the Month again. And he wasn't the only one on Twitter to do it. But I told him, I was like, bro, I'm going to cite this. Look, 6 bookmarks. One of them's me. He says the bookmarks are accumulating. Guys, please don't come at me if this is wrong. It's right, though. Source, trust me, bro. And you can see I commented, Source, trust me, bro. And he said, trust me, watch. I told him, bro, I'm putting you on blast. So there it is. There was another person. I think it was Johnny. Someone else is saying that they know I think it was Johnny. Let me see. Because I'm going to put y'all on blast because I hope you're right. And I hope y'all's information is factual. But you know what? We'll see. We'll see if it's true. Yep, here it is. Did I bookmark it? I did bookmark it. Here we go. Let me share this tab. Boom. Another one. This was when I woke up to, and I was like, is it announced? And I'm looking at Premier League, and they didn't say anything. I'm looking at Spurs. They would have said something. They would have taken pictures with their big dick awards, but didn't see it. But it says breaking news, Son, player of the month. Ange, manager of the month. We've achieved the double-double, and the Spurs go marching on. That's what they're saying. I'm going to leave that there because that's actually fucking X-rated. So I assume you won't be supporting your diluted mate Jim tomorrow then. What a shame. 1 p.m. in the UK, that's like 6 a.m. for me, or 5 a.m., something like that. This is why you Kate, this is why you schedule those shows like that. Because you ducking. You trying to avoid the smoke. You're trying to avoid the love and the positive vibes. But don't worry, I know Jim will hold it down. But this is why you schedule the shows at that time, because you know I'll be asleep and you know I won't be able to talk my shit. But big up. Big up, calling with Talking Ball says all love. Big up. They've not been announced. Leo is fake news. That's what I'm hearing too. But hey, I'll buy into it. Fuck it. Son is player of the month. Maddison, Son, Ange with the bro, we're looking nice. Hey, big up Chelsea Dan. Says, big up Jacob. Mate, I saw you live. Been really busy working. Hope you're all good and family all good. See you got the smile. Seeing Spuds doing good this season. Hope they can keep it up. Big up Chelsea Dan. Hope you're doing well. Hope your family and all them kiddos are doing well. Hope you're too blessed to be stressed, my friend. Congratulations. Y'all have 4 goals to pick for goal of the month now, at least, because of those 4 that y'all got. So big up Chelsea Dan every single time. Let's see. I'm getting twitchy. Is it Ange time yet? That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm sweating. I'm a little like, I need a little, Big up Drula in the house. Drula. Big up Jacob all in the chat. How you doing? Hump day early. Yes, sir. You're already starting that hump day. During the international break, I just watched the Matt Tip own goal on repeat to get me through the day. Milton, maybe this is what we need to do. Maybe we just need to watch highlights from this season. I don't know. Maybe that's how I need to occupy myself. Jim. Don't worry, Jacob. I will get Kate back for tomorrow when I roast her on the Ange, taking us to the promised land. Jim, get in. Jim, get in. I'm enjoying watching these pundits underestimate our chances for the remainder of the season, says Yosarian. The other clubs are still being touted as favorites. I'm more than happy with the underdog tag. Look, I think it's a little bit of both. I think there's these pundits that are saying the Spurs are here to stay and they're going to challenge for the title. And like, that's unwanted pressure that I don't necessarily want to put on Ange or put on our players. But what I will say also, I said this on Southview Coys earlier. When you look at that Luton result, I actually, in hindsight, like, yes, in the moment, I was like, damn, we should have won 5-0, maybe 5-1. We should have put it on them like that, but we didn't. But my thought, thinking about it in hindsight, when I was watching the game back yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of actually really glad that we got a 1-0 win versus Luton, because what that does is it feeds the narrative that these rival fans are already spewing, that we ain't shit, that we're lucky, we barely beat a recently promoted side, we got lucky versus Liverpool, we could barely scrape the result versus Arsenal. I mean, we played 4 teams that are all on the bottom. I'm fine. I want them to feel this way. I want them to think that that is what is going on. That we are just lucky, that we are shit, that we're going to flop at some point. Because the longer that they keep sleeping on us, I've said this, while they sleep, we eat. If they keep sleeping on us, we're going to keep eating. And what's going to happen is there's not going to be enough food left for everybody to eat because we've already ate it all. David Shear, Højbjerg will do a job. He will. He did. It was Badger. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, Badger, give me a hit, Ange. I need something. Craig the Gecko Man, big up. So big up, Jacob and Chewy. How you doing? You 1000% want Basuma against Palace, especially with Ezzy definitely missing the game, but potentially missing Chelsea after it. Yeah, so I'm saying, bro, we're getting into a rock and a hard place here with this Basuma thing. Honestly, going to Selhurst Park, I don't want Basuma to not play. I just don't want him to get a yellow. Do we think Højbjerg could do a job? Again, this is something we can talk about in the weeks to come. I don't necessarily have that as like my news of the day to talk about. I got some stuff to talk about. Y'all know how I do. I try to get you engaged, talking with me, looking at news from the day. So let's get to it. I'm almost caught up on the chat, so big up everybody in the chat. I'm almost caught up, y'all, I swear. But I will say hello to every single one of you. We got about 100 people in the house. How are we all doing? 64 likes, 75 votes. Thank you very much for every single one of you who have voted and liked on the video. It means a lot to me personally. It's the call of booty, and you have met it. So thank you to the 64 of y'all who have done that. Let's see here. Big up Tot Spurs in the house. Oh. Says, big up, Jacob. How you doing, bud? I got the wind in my hair and a super huge smile on my face as the Ange train gathers speed. Hold on tight. Tot Spurs, I fucking love this comment, bro. I'm doing great. Too blessed to be stressed. Only thing that's really weighing me down is no Ange ball. That really frustrates me, actually. That's like kind of the worst thing that's going right now. But there's a couple things I was looking at when it comes to this international break. So look. Man United had their stoppage time winner. Chelsea had a banger goal, had a few banger goals. A lot of clubs are starting to pick up some steam. So my thought is maybe this can break up that momentum that they're starting, but at the same time it could also break up our momentum. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't like it. I just would rather be playing on the weekend, I'm saying. Big up. I don't know what this says. Zapur, if you're in the chat, can you tell me how to say this person's name? Because I want to say thank you and hello, welcome to the channel. It says, let's go Ange and Sonny for September awards. I'm saying, come on, get in, get them awards. Because you know what? I can't wait to make a collage. Because eventually we're going to be making a whole big old collage of pictures like this. But it's going to be Ange and he's going to have two of them. Oh. And then it's going to be Son. Oh, Son needs more player of the months. For real. He needs more player of the months. Because he's the player of my heart every single day. I love him so much. He is, like, this picture brings me so much happiness. This is so tender, so sweet. And this one makes me so happy. It's so tender and sweet. Anyway, I'm digressing from the point. But regardless, let's get them awards, right? Let's get those awards. J. Co says, Jacob in chat. How you doing? Mac or Mac would be their name. So Mac, how you doing, Mac? I hope I said your name right, but big up. Hope you get them awards. Is it the BDE award? Should make that an official award. Not sure what the trophy would look like. It looks something like this. Oh, in case you didn't know. Yeah. Just saying, bro. Holla at me. But anyway, I don't know what the award would look like. Don't know if anyone want to pose with the picture necessarily, but they need to hit me up. Get that thing going. Kate says, Sonny shouldn't be player of the month. Ollie Watkins or Jared Bowen for me. Waffle is what I say. She's waffling out here. She's talking waffle. Jim, get your wife some syrup because she's serving up the waffles. Ollie Watkins, Ollie Fartkins, Jared Bowen, Jared Bo-Lose instead of Bowen. How about that? Spurs GCTV. Evening, Jacob. Big up Spurs GCTV. I would never say one of our players shouldn't win player of the month and someone else should. Now, I know you want to, Kate, I'm putting words in your mouth here. You're probably going to say, well, I'm a realist, Jacob, and Ollie Watkins has done so good for Aston Villa. What I would say is you can't spell Aston Villa without ass. I think I rest my case on that. Big up, though. Big up, J.Co. Sunny Player of the Month. Not announced yet. Apparently, it'll be announced on Friday. Poor Jim. Poor Jim. Korea FC is what got me into football. So, yeah, I love watching Korea play whenever they do. But since you're watching USMNT, I can understand why you don't like the... Bro, it sucks. I hate Greg Berhalter. He is... equally as atrocious as Southgate. Wow. Wow, just a girl who loves Spurs. Let's pretend they win. Team Jim. Hashtag Team Jim. Yeah, spam that in the chat. Anyone go over tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK, go to the Just the Girl Who Loves Spurs and say hashtag Team Jim. Hashtag Jim's the man. I'm not addicted to Ange, man. I just need one more hit. That's what everyone says. Everyone says they're not addicted until you ain't got it. And then you're like, give me something. But big up, Rich. We're all in this boat together, my friend. We will make it through one way or another. Big up THFC Till I Die says, big up, man. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Dermot. How you doing? The Godfather over there as well. How y'all doing? Philip. David says, there's a lot of patronizing BS out there, too. Glass half full shithousery. Yeah, look, on no matter what side you're on, whether you're, you're 2 feet in the pool on the train of delusion and you're enjoying it, or if you're like Kate and you're saying, oh, I'm a realist. Oh, I'm realist. I think that realist, I'm beginning to not like that word, the realist. Realist. I just think that's a way for you trying to excuse the things that you say in the mood. But I say, put a smile on your face. Enjoy yourself. Look, I do have some topics I do want to discuss. We are over 30 minutes in and I still have not caught up on the chat, so I will continue to keep doing that. But while I keep saying hello to every single one of y'all, keep hitting up those likes. There's 100 of y'all here. Keep hitting up those votes. I see 78 votes, 69 likes. Nice, 69 likes. But appreciate everyone who is doing that and supporting the channel on the freeway, so big ups that. Jim will win, no doubt. People don't like realism. They would rather be deluded. P.S. Leo, I won't be coming to meet you in April. What the hell? You're not going to go meet Leo? What's going on? Big up Ravi in the house. Big up everyone. And you know what? And you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Big up Ravi. Remind everybody. Hit that like. Hope you're well, Jacob. Big up Luton Dan. I am well, sir. Hope you are as well. Big up yourself right now. Dermot Celtic Rabbito. We put 4 teams on the bottom. Hey, I like that. You took that pancake and you flipped it. You Missy Elliott flipped it and reversed it. Hey, we played teams on the bottom. Yeah, they're on the bottom because we put them there. I like that, Dermot. I like that a lot. But big up. Great show today, Colin. Yeah, big up Talking Ball. Go subscribe to Talking Ball if you ain't already. He just hit over 300 subs. And this ain't Sparta, but it is Talking Ball. Jacob, will Spurs have enough in the tank till May? Oh, no, we need some reinforcements in January for sure. But if we can get to January, then I like our chance. If we can get to January and solidify some backup positions, I like our chances. FYI, we're already 21% through the season. At what point will other fans stop saying we're just lucky? I think because they look at the number. There's 38 matches in the season. We played 8. There's 30 more matches. But when you put it in a percentage like this, it kind of looks better, Rich. So I kind of like this, personally. So big up, Rich. I like that stat. 21% through the season. Look, they can keep saying we're lucky. That doesn't bother me in the slightest, personally. I like it. Give us the worst monikers you can think about. So there you go. Sar to Basuma and Kulu in the middle. That might be something we could look at. Big up Dermot. Hope you get better soon too. I don't know what's going on, but big up. I think us scoring and winning with 10 men speaks more volume than us scoring those 4 goals in the first 20 minutes and then coasting to a W. Look, if we would have stomped them, everyone would have said, oh, well, you should because y'all think you're so good, and et cetera, et cetera. I like the 1-0 win personally. Like it up, homies. Like it. Big up. Kaylee, big up Coys. Big up Kaylee. How you doing? I think you said you were in Australia. I think that's what you said one of the last times you were here. So big up. Hope you're well. Good morning. Maybe Basuma should change his surname to no yellow cards, please. Basuma. You live by the Basuma, you die by the Basuma. Basuma was player of the match against Luton. Without his red card, we would have never been tested for 10v11. We passed with flying colors, says James. I like that approach. That's a very nice one. Kate, talking about my hair. What's new? Yep. Early up and breathing. What's going on here? New Yorker Mac. That's what it translated to. Or Mackie Mac. Big up. Jacob, I guess you're heartbroken since Kane left. I don't even know who that is, bro. I ain't heartbroken about shit. Auf Wiedersehen is what I say to that motherfucker. James, Van de Ven will be player of the month for October. Hey, he's already started it off very nicely. They don't like to give player of the month, though, to defenders. Big up Hussam. Yeah, he says it's all conspiracy. He says it's all luck. Keep it going, bro. Spread that propaganda. I like it. Hi, Jacob. Hey, Graham. How you doing? Big up, Graham. Good to see you in the chat. Jacob, here's Arrival. How's your Tuesday? Big up, Kevin Ritchie. I love that Arrival came in, and the first thing he says is, how you doing? How's your Tuesday? I'm too blessed to be stressed, Kevin. I hope you are as well. I hope you're making it through this international break. The only way we're going to make it through is together. We got to hold each other tight, and we'll make it through together. So we'll see. Kate doesn't like syrup. Probably because of all the waffles she be eating, she's ODing on the syrup, Ben. That's probably why she don't like the syrup. Jim, she needs some milk. Somebody find this woman some milk. Oh, I got some for you, Kate.
He needs some milk.
There you go, Kate. There's your milk. Jacob, all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know, because you're a realist. I'm a realist. That means as much to me as saying you're vegan. I don't care. Big up, Kate. Sonny 6 goals in September. Big up. Hey, talk to Sonny nicely. Just when I thought Kate was out of the mud, then she goes and says that. Yeah, Kate is crazy. Kate is crazy. She's a realist, though, y'all. Did you know? She's a realist. You can't spell Tottenham without ham. I don't know what that means, but I like it. I'm down for a ham sandwich every now and then. Anthony Herbert is in the house. Big up, Anthony Herbert. A rival fan says, big up Jake, or big up Arsenal fan here. He didn't say big up Jacob. Whatever. Why did I say that? Big up Arsenal fan here. I know North London are the best 2 teams in the Prem at the moment, but what do you think will both win? But do you think we'll both win a trophy this season? It'll be tough. Look, I think Arsenal have what they did last season has built this expectation for what they need to do. I think the fans, from what I've heard of different Arsenal channels, etc., like shout out Egal, shout out the other Arsenal channels, they want the FA Cup. Now that's a cup that I think it's really the last chance Spurs, in my opinion, have a shot at getting some silverware this season, if it's possible at all, would be the FA Cup. I don't think yet we are capable of going an entire season challenging, but if we can get to January and we're still in and around that top spot by 6 points or so, you never know what might happen. Crazy things have happened. Blackburn Rovers have won the league. Leicester City have won the league. Anomalies happen. But I don't think this is an anomaly. I think we're laying solid foundation. That's a quote, a direct quote from Ange Postecoglou. We haven't achieved anything yet, but we are laying down some really good foundation, and that's what we're starting to do. So as far as Tottenham winning a trophy this season, I don't know. We're just going to keep doing that, and that's all I want. Lay the foundation. I'm keeping my expectations the same as they were in the summer, which was lay a good foundation, create a pathway from the academy to the first team, play an ethos, have an identity, a philosophy about us that we can say this is us and this is how we play, and we've done all that. All these things I'm listing, we've done. So Anthony, I don't think, if I had to put my money, I'm not going to put money that Spurs will win a trophy, but I think Arsenal have to. I think they need to challenge for the title. Some fans say they are title challengers. If you are title challengers, why couldn't you beat Spurs at home is my question. But my second thing is, regardless of all that, the expectations for Arsenal should be high. It should be an FA Cup because of where y'all challenged last season. Just bottled it. But y'all challenged, and that was very admirable from a non-biased standpoint, as unbiased as I can be. It was a good run that y'all did last season, but you got to build on it. You've invested $160 million on 2 different players, and one of them doesn't even start. No one even knows his best position, but that's neither here nor there. I think the expectation, Anthony, should be high for you as an Arsenal fan. Y'all should go win a trophy, care about FA, something like that. I don't think y'all will win the league personally. I don't see it. I think y'all need some more time to really, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. But I appreciate you being here, man. I appreciate anyone coming in, showing some love. We all love the same beautiful sport, right? We just have different affiliations. That don't mean we're bad people. We all got to spread the love anyway. Luton Dan says Spurs since age 6. If anyone knows a Spurs fan called Steve Wally Wyatt, I don't. Team Jimbo, yes sir. Get it trending in that. Big up Jacob. Big up Mountain Bushman. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Good morning, Mountain Bushman. Always good to see you here. Always puts a smile on my face when I know you're here, Mountain Bushman. Just a girl says, I swear I'm gonna come on there and kick your Texan ass. You can try. You can try, Kate. You can absolutely try. I'm gonna be a realist here. THFC at the top of the league. Hey, be a realist, Zapor. We're top of the league. We're top of the league. Kate, as much as you hate it, we're top of the league. Spurs related. Yo, big up. Hey, bro. Hey, here he is. He must have heard me. He must have heard me talking and showing his tweet. He said Son won it. He said Angel won it. But big up, Spurs related. Subscribe and smash those likes. Big up, Spurs related. I said Spurs live. I meant Spurs related. But big up, James. Hope you're doing well. Ange does Ange ball. Conte and Jose do cringe ball. They gotta be cringing when they look at the Premier League table. There's a great photo that I sent to my brother. I'll show it to y'all real quick. I didn't have it like pulled up because I didn't want to be petty and I didn't want to be like that guy. But this is what I sent to my brother because he loves sending me shit about Harry Kane and Bayern Munich. He's a casual. He doesn't really support any clubs. I don't think he does anyway. But I sent him this. And the caption, you probably can't read it, but the caption says, Harry Kane seeing Tottenham at the top of the Premier League table after 8 games. And there he is. So, shout out Harry Kane. Harry who? Big up. Hashtag I am deluded, says Elvis. Yo, I think they want to throw that word out like, oh, you're deluded if you're not a realist. Like, I don't care what you say. I'm enjoying this. Like, your words will not affect how I enjoy my Tottenham Hotspur. I'll put it that way. No. The only person whose opinion on how I feel about Tottenham Hotspur that I really rate would probably be Michael's. Probably Michael Ramirez. Shout out Michael. But outside of that, like, no one's going to bring me down, really. David Shear, realistically speaking, and I'm literally being a realist here, let's just enjoy the ride. I really mean that. David Shear, you know the vibes. Watch how many teams struggle at Kenilworth Road. Let's see. Look like a fun little day away, though, for those fans. Arsenal fans' 2 favorite words are lucky and if. If this had happened, if that. Jacob, 2018 started season undefeated after 8 games and 92.8% finished in top 4. Women lie, men lie, numbers do not lie. So whether you're a realist, you need to really get down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? Jacob, Harry Kane, how you forgot about Kane? Who the hell is Harry Kane? That's what I'm still saying today. Who the hell is that guy? I'm just playing. Obviously, legend of the club, but he's no longer here, so he's got to go. Realist is a pessimist. If I was a pessimist, I wouldn't have been this great man that you see today. Well, technically, I don't see you, James, but I see you. But big up. Thank you again for my sub, David. Yeah, big up, David Shear. He did gift those memberships out. What do y'all think? Y'all members, would y'all call in if I do like a members only show? Members call in, we'll do like one-on-one, 5 minutes each or something like that. What do y'all think? I'm kind of thinking of ideas here for the members because I want to get some things going. The milk lady rolling on the floor, Jacob, will be Kate tomorrow, my friend. Technically, it's a guy. So here's the full clip. It's a guy. I don't know what's going on. I think he's getting stung by bees or something. But it's a guy, and the lady recording is the one who says he needs some milk.
Oh! Somebody! Oh! He needs some milk!
Yeah. So it's a guy who needs the milk. But Jim, hopefully, I'm rooting for you, buddy. Futility 1912 says, where's that big old Totten hound today? He's here. Chewy, the people are asking for you, man. He's sleeping. Can you see him? There he is. Let's see. We may well win the league under Ange, just will not be this year. That's my point. I don't understand, Kate. You're saying it definitively, like you have a crystal ball. That's what I don't like about this realist thing. I'm a realist. I'm going to tell you what is in the box. Bro, you ain't even seen what's in the box. How you going to tell me what's Schrodinger's cat? You're sitting here saying the cat's dead, the cat's alive. You don't know. The cat may not even be in there. Don't tell me what we will and won't do until it's what you can say, Kate, is that we're not going to win the Carabao Cup this year. You can absolutely say that. But anything else, you don't know. I don't know. It's all your realist logic and my deluded emotions, right? That tell us what we think is going to happen. It's past history and outside circumstances that tell us the direction we're headed. But my thing is, you saying it will not be this year? I will not say that it's not until it's mathematically not possible. I did the same with Jose. I did the same with Conte. I'm going to keep the energy the same. For me, that's how I'm operating. Everyone's allowed to operate however they want. Kate, you're allowed to feel and say, and etc., however you want. And I support you in doing that. And same with anybody in the chat, anybody who taps in. That's my point. But for me, until it's not mathematically possible, you can't tell me it's not going to happen. That's just, you don't know. That's just your prediction, your assumption, the way you see things transpiring. But that's you. That's not me. And I think there are, like, I had Paul Beatty on yesterday, and then the day before I had Kuva, and they both said we're winning the league. They don't know, but that's just what their predictions are telling them. And I think that we're all allowed our own predictions, right? Herbert, you're a South London club, mate. Oh, Johnny Bethel Green Kent is having a go here at Herbert. Big up Herbert for being here. He's giving him a little jab there. We are an onion. We got layers, man. Big up. You're absolutely right. Good night from Hertfordshireville. Big up, Alan Bennett, and good night. Hypothetically speaking, if we miss the league title by a few points, do you still regard Kane as a Spurs legend? I mean, you can't argue with what he's done here. So yes, he's absolutely a Spurs legend, but is he a Spurs trophy winner? As a club, no, but individually he's won some awards. So I don't know. It's a little bit of a fine line. They'll announce it on Friday, James. That's when they will announce it. To be fair, City need KDB back. Makes you realize even the greatest teams are 2 or 3 injuries away from being bang average. I don't think they're bang average, but they look so much different without Rodri and KDB. They need both of them back, but I don't care. A long may continue. I hope they're out the rest of the season. Agree, Kate. If we won this year, it would be the worst. If we won this year, it would be the worst. Why? Why would it be the worst? Jacob, next season we'll be saying Blackburn won the Prem, Leicester won the Prem, and Spurs have won the Prem. Get in, Jim. I love it. Get in. David Brandon, it's not about luck. It's just that we've played more effective football. Ainge is more man-to-man manager. He's out of the Bill Nick mold. David Brandon, big up, new name in the chat. What I will say here is I don't think it's luck. I don't think Liverpool was luck. I don't think Arsenal was luck. And anyone who, a rival fan or a Liverpool fan would say you're absolutely chatting waffle. But what I would say is you make your luck in this game. And a lot of people would agree with that. I've said this on multiple different platforms where as much as I love taking the piss out of Arsenal, they don't win that game if Martinelli doesn't take that shot. You could say it's lucky because it got deflected in, but Martinelli created that luck. Whoever passed him the ball, I think it was Havertz, created that luck to have it bounce off of the booty of a player and go into the net. Look, the same thing with the Matip goal. If Pedro Porro does not sizzle that pass in the manner in which he does, he doesn't make Matip react that way, therefore getting the own goal. Again, I'm just saying, you make your own luck in this beautiful sport. Drula, I hate hearing the arses need to win a trophy. It makes me sick. Well, I'm just saying I'm putting that on them because of what they've done, and therefore they should be able to be better than where they were because of how much money they've spent. This is the 6th or 7th year of Arteta. They should be. They should be. That's my point. I don't want them to win a trophy. I hope they lose every single game. Y'all know how I feel. Worst team to win, Shirley, but don't call me Shirley. We have 85% same players as last season. I do love this train, though. Big up, Luton. That's what makes me laugh. I agree. Ainge is amazing. I'm fully on board the train, but I don't think we will win the league this year. Look, That's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. You're allowed to do that. And just like James is perfectly allowed to do, we are winning the league, Kate. Go ahead. David says, what I loved was when we were so surprised at the start, and now I want to see how far we go. Ange is the one constant and long may it continue. Realistically, being a deluded realist here. Maybe that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to be like, I'm a deluded realist, okay? You're a realist, but I'm a deluded realist. How about that? It sounds actually kind of contradictory. What's your opinion on Arsenal during the Man City versus Arsenal match? Two butt cheeks clapping. Eventually, one of them's going to outclap the other. And that's what happened. But there you go. A lucky deflected goal at the end. Cobber, well done. 3 points in the bag. It's not lucky deflected goal. It's not lucky. You created that luck. That's not luck. If you create it yourself. There's been over 100 of y'all here tapped into the house, locking it in with United Spurs of America. We are almost on an hour. 87 likes, 99 votes. One more person votes, and we have 100 votes. Therefore, making me believe we could hit 100 likes live on air. Let's see if we can do that now. Go ahead and hit that like if you don't mind. One time for the one time. But big up Luton Dan. Says, if Levy does not back Ange 100%, I honestly think I'll cry. And if Ange leaves, it would be a Levy thing. Again, please, Levy, I beg, please back Ange. I hope we do. I hope we do. Spurs related says, I just watched the bit where you brought my tweet up. No pressure. Haha. Watch this space, then follow me for more. Trust me, bros. And I did shout out the wrong fucking channel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody put Spurs related in the damn chat. How about that? Somebody do that. Come on now. Anywho. Big up Spurs related. Go subscribe to Spurs related and James and the boys over there. Jacob and chat. Hey, Kate and David, everyone. Big up Wolves 5. Good to see you in the house. Gave the wrong guy creds. That's my bad. That's my bad for sure. Kate says, I think we'll get top 5 for sure. Well, of course you're going to say that because it's like 93% certain that we're going to get top 5. But that's okay, Kate. It's okay. Where was I? Down for whatever show you put out, Jacob. Big up support. Down for whatever we get down to. I like to see that. Don't wait to fail, but rather wait to succeed. All right. Rich says, yeah, I'd call him for 5 minutes. Hey, all right. I got one vote in there for doing a members call-in show. Chewy speaks the most sense on this channel. Chewy. He don't hear anything. I do. Okay, she's psychic, so she knows. All right, y'all. She knows. So who wins the league then, Kate? Tell me who wins the league, please. Tell me who wins the league. Big up, Colin. See, a super chat just came in. The first super chat of the day says, big up my man, after party at my house. You hear that, everybody? After party is over there at Colin Talking Ball. Go ahead and get it done. Where was I in the chat? Big up Talking Ball. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. I think you're going to have to invest in a Chewy cam. Might have to go over that precious cello. And just have him as like a panel member. I've been thinking about Chewy Cam. Okay, we got 2 people in for the Chewy Cam. Maybe we get the Chewy Cam going. I know Levy hasn't backed a manager properly in 23 years. Okay. Anything can happen, that's true, but Spurs' chance of winning the league 23-24 season is just 1 to 200, and that's very low. You know what? I like to refer to a movie called Dumb and Dumber at this point. When he said, how much of a chance do I have of getting with you? She said, he's like 1 in 100. She said, no, 1 in 1,000,000. So you're saying there's a chance. Nice. I love it. I go in one Spurs chat and feel depressed. So I quickly get into Jacob's stream and boom, no more depression. Hey, big up, Dan. I would never advocate for feeling depressed. I would always advocate for feeling the love, feeling reasons to be excited and happy about yourself, your life, and your football club. That's what I'm about here. You're right, Jacob. I just don't think we will, but I'm loving the ride and I'm loving the enthusiasm, Jacob. Of course, it's the bands. Hey, okay, I love you. You know that. Everyone go subscribe to Just a Girl Loves Spurs and go support Jim. Go support Jim. I see Big Ange winning all the coach of the month this season. The legend Big Ange Postecoglou, Aussie Messiah. Love to see that. Scott Jones says, Jacob, you have a YouTube channel, hence your voice has weight. It does? What? My voice has weight. I thought people don't listen to me. I thought they just fucking tune in to say, look at that dumbass American over there. Stop saying Spurs will win the EPL. You're making Spurs a laughingstock. Everyone else is laughing at Spurs on neutral channels. Yo, I've said that I want them to keep laughing. Keep it. Keep laughing. Long may it continue. Keep laughing. Keep doubting us. I've never said we're going to win the EPL, Scott Jones. I don't know where. I just said it's not impossible, because in this world, nothing is impossible. And you can't convince me, no matter what, any neutral. Y'all can make fun of me. You can clip me. I don't really care. I love my club. I love what I'm seeing. Long may it continue. We're top of the league. I never said we're going to win the league. I just said it's not impossible. I've said, Scott, now what I have said, if we back Ange Postecoglou for at least 3 more windows, that's 4 windows in total. So ostensibly 2 years of Ainge with his philosophy, getting the guys in that he wants. I like our chances to contend for a title challenge. Absolutely. That's what he builds his squads for. Historically speaking, Ange Postecoglou starts slow and then accelerates as he gets time with these players, as his game plan gets more and more ingratiated into the subconsciouses of all these players, and he gets the players who emulate the style in which he wants to play. Look, man, I'm saying after 3 more windows, you may be talking different, Scott Jones. I hope you come back in 2 years' time and let's really see what that conversation looks like. But Scott Jones, I appreciate you being here first and foremost. I hope you know that. And then secondly, I appreciate you saying that my voice has weight. I don't think that it does, because, it's just my opinions I'm spewing up here. But hey, if it has weight, it has weight. I ain't gonna complain about it. But thank you for being here first and foremost. People could keep laughing at Spurs. I hope they do. I don't think I'm making Spurs a laughing stock. You're giving me too much power here. I'm just a dude who happens to have the America's #1 Spurs YouTube channel. But outside of that, I'm just a guy. I don't think I have weight in what I'm saying. I don't think people listen to me and then say, this is what every Spurs fan believes. Most Spurs fans don't agree with me. Look at the chat. They don't agree with me. But big up Scott Jones. Look, I'm not saying we're going to win the league this year. I'm just saying don't tell me we aren't until it's mathematically not possible. That could be delusion. I mean, that's just hope, really, right? Harry Ewing Kane. Big up Kaylee from London. Oh, so good evening. It's about 11:30 for you then. Big up. Scott Jones is Scott M's burner account. Big up Scott M every single time. Puskas molded his way. It took Ainge 26 years to make his own luck. Big up David Shearer. Good point. Do Jim and Kate talk to each other or just through Jacob? I think when I'm on live, they're both here talking through me, and I love that. We did just hit an hour, y'all. An hour of the show. 93 likes. Over 120 of y'all in the building. 110 votes. 111 votes, voting as I say it. I love to see it. 49%, damn near half of y'all saying, I hate this international break stuff. And then 23% says, I'm annoyed with it, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta, it just is what it is, right? Lee Smithy Smith is in the house. Says, big up Jacob and everyone in the chat. The double is on. Love to see it, my friend. Spurs, Ainge has said himself, we are nowhere near where he wants us as a team yet. So if this is not good in his eyes, I can't wait until it is. I love it, Spurs. Big up. I could take people saying our second goal against Arsenal was luck, but the way they disregard the fact that their 2 goals was a deflection and a penalty is incredibly disingenuous. Not to mention the penalty that they got awarded was not awarded to Brighton versus Liverpool the other day. The inconsistencies in VAR, but no one's crying about it. No one's crying about that. It's only whenever Liverpool get fucked over that people cry about it. Silly. I think it is very disingenuous. But you know what? Again, I say keep up with whatever narrative you can dream of and apply it to us, because the longer we go under the radar, the better that bodes for us personally. My 40 years, I've seen ups and downs, more downs. And now we are going to the moon if Ainge is back. Big up. We're going to the moon. Adrian says there's 30 games to go, 90 points up for grabs. If Spurs win 18 more games and get 54 points, we will have 74 points. In previous season, that gets you top 4 and UCL football. That's a good point. We are leading in more than 20 stats. Love to see that. We are hosting the Euros in 2028. What's your thoughts? Money. Hopefully that money gets spent on the first team. That's all I can say. Hit those likes. 2 likes away from a hundo. Gooners were Super Luck Matters and Sunny were sub. That's what I'm saying. David, thank you for your kindness, loving the show and our community. Come on, you Spurs. Pick up Roy. Sorry, I have a burp right here, like stuck in my chest. Sorry about that. Roy, big up. Thank you, David, as well, for always gifting those memberships. You're always doing that, and I appreciate you doing that. Big up again, Talking Ball, for the first and solo super chat of the day. Big up. Sonaldo says, big up, Jacob, we're winning the league. Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Sonaldo69. There's no way Levy won't back Ange. Spurs didn't get Ange because no one else was available. Ange only gets jobs to overhaul clubs. Look, Craig, what I will say about this is the reason why I think I have hope about it, that we're going to do what's right, is because Daniel Levy went up and sat in front of the room of people, and it ostensibly ended up being the world, and he said, I got it wrong. This time, that time, and that time. Anytime you make a mistake in a life, in a relationship, in business, the first step to doing better is admitting your mistakes and learning from them. Now, if he does learn from it and do things differently, that remains to be seen. And being skeptical about that is fair because of what we've seen in the last 23 years. But my point being is, he got up there. I've never seen him get up in front of people and say, I got it wrong. I did this wrong and I did that wrong. But now I'm going to do it right. I ain't seen him do that before. But I saw it happen now. That's why I guess I just feel like this is different, man. It just feels different. It looked different. It smelled different. It tastes different. Let's just enjoy this, man. That's big up Daniel E in the house. Spurs related, or big up Daniel E. I try to separate the terms luck and fortune. Fortune is luck that's created. Maybe that's what I need to start saying then. It's not luck, it's fortune. Fortune favors the bold, is what I'm told. Spurs related says it won't let me post the links because I'm not a mod. Comment right now, and so I can see it on my YouTube and I'll make you a mod. How about that? Spurs related. That will solve the problem. Big up, everyone. Any more Emerson videos? You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I'm not going to show the video in its entirety, but I just think I just want to here we go. This is for you, Nick. This is just for you, buddy. So I love it. It says, while your right back is slaving away on international duty, my right back is seemingly absent from the first days of parenthood to play an assortment of random sports in his garden. He played basketball. He played tennis. He played... Why aren't you with your kid, first off? But, hey, this is my right back, too. This is my RB2, all right? He'll post a compilation for everything. Long may it continue. Shout out Emerson. What a goat. Yeah, I guess he did with some other Brazil guy. They played basketball. They played tennis. A lot of fun they're having over there. A lot of fun. Take that out. Big up, Nick. Spurs double for another Premier League month award are what dreams are made of. I can't wait to get Sunny card on EAFC 24. I've been saving fodder. Big up Donovan. I need to get my EAFC because I need to get to where I can do that SBC as well. Come on, you Spurs. Says El Del Cocarel. Big up. Hey, James, comment, bro, so I can find you on the YouTube and then I'll make you a mod and you can plug your shit. Big up. RVP the best ever says, just checked. Rice and Basuma have same defensive stats, but Rice has better offensive stats. A great composure, no red cards, and a yellow. Basuma has a bozo gene liability like Romero. RVP, what I'll say about this, Basuma is third in the league with successful tackles. Kind of what I need for my six, if you know what I mean. I need him to be successful in tackles. What are these offensive stats that Rice has better? I would like to compare these. And you're gonna make me do a deep dive on stats, aren't you, RVP? Because I'm gonna need to put some of this to bed. I'm gonna need to absolutely put some of this to bed. But we moved. Big up RVP in the house. City win it, says Kate. Yeah, that's the easy bet. See, Kate, you're going with the easy choices. You're going with the safety. You don't want to get clipped. You don't want to put yourself out there. I get it. But that's fear. I don't operate my life in fear. I operate in love. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Clip me. Laugh at me. I don't give a fuck. Chewy as a permanent panel member confirmed. I just put like a little camera up in the corner, like a little Chewy cam. I should do that. Might get more subs that way because everyone loves dogs. David says, the way I see it, the closer the league between 6 teams, less points needed, I feel what a ride that will be. I think City losing 2 games in a row absolutely bodes well for the Premier League, and like as far as trying to sell, they're doing it. They're trying to sell that there's a title race going on. What would be more of a surprise? Spurs winning the league with no Kane and a new manager, or Leicester? I'm saying Spurs. I don't give a shit about them dirty old foxes. I'm saying Spurs. We win the league first year without Harry Kane and was the first year of a new manager. Holy shit. Talk to me nicely. Kate says, Jacob, you are a walking, talking, albeit talking in a funny accent, antidepressant, and I bloody love you. Big up, Kate. That's what I'm here for. I love you too. I know it's all banter between us, and you know what? It creates good dialogue. People with your mindset and people with my mindset, we make great content together, and that's just what it is. That's why people love it when you join the channel. Bursting bubbles. Hopefully you're not bursting my bubble. It says, sorry, Jacob. I've been watching you since the season started and presumed I was subscribed. To my surprise, you weren't. So now you are. Great vibes, buddy. Come on, you Spurs. Big up Bursting Bubbles. Hitting that subscribe. Let's see. How many people subscribed to the show while we've been live? 2. And you were one of them, Bursting Bubbles. So big up. 2 new subs. Welcome to the family. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Jacob, thoughts? Sim and Ben made their EPL 11 this season. Pedro Neto, Ed Heung-min's son, and gets his spot on there. Son missed out. I don't know what the hell they're watching. Pedro Neto's been fantastic, but how do you not put Son through the middle? I mean, I guess you say Erling Haaland, but how many goals have Erling Haaland scored in October? I don't know. I don't agree with it, Wolves. The best way I can say is I don't agree with it. I haven't watched the video, but I might do that. I might do that. Everyone over here is talking to a guy, Scott Jones, but I don't see a Scott Jones in the chat. Unless I'm tripping and I don't know. Where's Scott? Where's Scott Jones? I don't see Scott Jones. Scott Moans. Hey, there it is. Spurs related. There you go. He left. He couldn't plug his own link, so James left anyway. Like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber, I like them odds. Absolutely. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. There it is. There's a link. Just a girl loves Spurs. Go subscribe over there, please. And go hashtag Jim in Kate out. Jim in Kate out. Go over there to subscribe and say that. Haters be hating. Yeah, they do. It's okay. Arsenal fans like Spurs and wish they had Ange instead of Lego Head. Look, that's what I'm saying is I saw a great video coming out, or I think I saw it on Twitter. I don't think it was coming out, but I saw someone put a video on Twitter, and the subject of it was rivals are getting... The reason why people are hating on Spurs is because they're jealous of what Spurs have been able to do thus far. And we're not even firing on all cylinders. I certainly have no weight to my voice. Oh, Ben, yes you do. Don't say that. If you do not believe you can do it, then you have no chance at all. Unfortunately, it's an Arsenal banger quote, but it fits. Big up. We're going to have an invincible season, says James. Hey, I love that. Jim, who gives a flying fuck what other fans think? We are winning the league. And Jacob, your channel is one of the best because of the positive vibes, my friend, and Ange we trust. Look, I don't know necessarily about positive vibes. I go with immaculate vibes because you get me talking about certain things, and I don't know if I'm going to be all that positive. You get me talking about Richarlison, I'm not going to be that positive. Get me talking about Kulusevski other than Luton, I'm going to be not that positive. There are some things that are not positive about this club, and it's okay to point those out. What I try to do here on the channel is keep the vibes immaculate, whether I have to talk about bad stuff or I get to talk about the good stuff. Jim, you and I, Jim, same page, brother. I don't know what y'all talking about there. Coach successfully internationally for starters. Oh, y'all talking to RVP there. Ange has won more than Lego Head. Facts. Big up, little dad. Hey, big up sub to the Mancunian way. Big Steve says 97th. So it's 97th, like 106 likes. Hey, we broke the 100. Big up to 106 of y'all that have liked the video. And big up to the 122 that have voted. 49% says they hate international break. And that's me. That is me. Morning, Jacob. Hope all is well. We are winning anything and everything. In a coma woke up just to watch us win the league. How about that? Big up in a coma. Hope you're doing well. Come on, you brilliant who dares to do Lily Whites. Big up, El Tel Cocarrel. Nick, you were the 100th like. Big up, Barry. Good to see you in the house, my friend. Let's see here. Luton says Lego Head has had years to step out of Pep's shadow, and that win was a good thing for Arteta. Biggest win of his career. RVP says, imagine having a manager like Ange who has done nothing worth mentioning in his entire career. Now, that is just waffle. That is pure, objective, emotional bias versus Ange and Tottenham Hotspur. That's okay. You can do that, RVP. You're allowed to do that, my friend. You are absolutely allowed to do that. But you're wrong. But you're allowed to do it. RVP. Talking to RVP. Hey, Mr. K. Big up. How you doing, Mr. K? Big up. If you want moaning when Maddison and Son is subbed off, be ready. Ainge has done that already. 8 Premier League games subbed off Son 6 times and Maddison 5 times. I support Ainge and all the substitutions he makes. It's all for the better of us. Big up RVP. Hit the like. Come on, RVP. Hit that like. Big up K. Big up Nick. You got to love him. Hey, you have to love him, bro. How can you not? I know Spurs fans are going to be like, oh, he's shit. He doesn't do this, that. Bro is immaculate vibes. I cannot hate on the guy on United Spurs of America when I retain immaculate vibes. The man oozes immaculate vibes. Come on now. Talk to me nicely indeed. Spurs want Phillips from City in January. Say reports would be a good Say reports. Would he be a good signing in your opinion? Kaylee, what I will say about this, that is actually something that I did have that starred because I've been seeing it rolling around a little bit. I've been seeing it, that little bit of news being thrown around about Calvin Phillips. So what I'll say, Kaylee, about this is I watched him a lot with Leeds. I ain't really seen him with City, so I can't really comment on how he's improved, but he was the best player for Leeds when they got promoted. He was the best player for Leeds when they stayed up that first year. Barely, but they still stayed up. So my point being, he's a great player for Leeds. He was. Now he left to go sit on the bench at City, won a treble. Congratulations, Calvin. I think Calvin Phillips is an upgrade on Højbjerg and Oliver Skipp. I don't think he starts over Papa Matasar personally. I've seen too many good things about Ay Papi Chulo Matasar, but I'll take him. I'd absolutely take Calvin Phillips. I think he's a quality footballer. I think he's being slept on a little bit because when you're at City, the shadows are very large there. But big up Kaylee. I'll take him. I think it's a good signing for depth. I think if we got him in January, I think he could fill in for Sarr perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. But he is a true, 6, in my opinion. A true 6. I think he's good. I like him a lot. I miss Ange Ball. Please, sir, can I have some more? More? I love that movie. Well, I ain't even seen the movie, but I love the little clip. Oliver Twist, I think it's called. Since 1992, an average of 72 points gets a team top 4. Well, there you go, Adrian Stroka hitting us with the statistics. RVP says even Luton totally dwarfed and dominated Port Basuma. This is a lie. This is a lie, RVP, and let me tell you why it is a lie. Here we go. RVP, you're going to make me do this. Wait, that's Brentford. Hang on. I have the wrong game pulled up. Hang on. Luton Town. Here we go. Now, this right here may just look like numbers and lines, but this is halftime right here. Let me see if I can zoom that in. You see, so look where this on the far left of your screen, RVP. This is halftime. This is the first half. Blue is Tottenham. Green is Luton. Luton had a moment in the first half where they looked like anything. We were absolutely dominating the match the entire first half. And then we get the double yellows. And that's when it changed. But you see this here? This is that goal that we got. But then it was all in Luton's hands to do something, and they did not. So they did not dwarf him and dominate him. He was just really dumb. Made a stupid first challenge on that first yellow, and then went down in simulation. That's just fucking stupid. He wasn't dominated. He wasn't dwarfed. He was just dumb. He just made a dumb choice on the day. That's my opinion anyway. Okay, Jacob, I have the same energy about relegation then. It's not mathematically impossible to get relegated until it is. Then works both ways. Hey, we could still get relegated. Yes, absolutely. Arsenal could still get relegated, and I love dabbling in that dream. But you're right, Daniel. Have that same energy. I will. But I will say that if we had not been undefeated through 8 league matches, then I might say, hey, it could happen. You're absolutely right. Until it's mathematically impossible, we could get relegated. I'm not saying we won't get relegated, but it's likely that we won't. Very likely. But again, I'll keep that same energy, Daniel. No problem. Can't see us losing more than 2 games up to January, so title challenge is on, truly, in my opinion, says Kaylee. Big up, Kaylee. Get in with that. I love it. Alan says, do you think Gift had his head turned thinking he was getting a big move? That's my hypothesis, Alan Bennett, as to why I think he hasn't been playing well in the Belgian league or the Conference League for Ghent. I think we agreed to terms. He was ready to move to the Premier League and try his suit. Then he has to stay in the Belgian league. I think his motivation's a little bit not there. I could be wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. I never say, what is this? Why didn't you read out my last message about you chatting shit? Where is it? Where's your last message about me chatting shit? The last message I see was you saying, big up Daniel. What are you doing here, Kate? Basuma cost 25 million and Rice 105 mil. Geez, our whole midfield under 90 mil. RVP, I'll take that any day of the week. Talk to me nicely. I love this loot. Yeah. You spent $105 million on 45 minutes of a North London derby, Declan Rice. I call that microwavable rice. Instant rice. Yeah, his back hurt. Yeah, I bet it did hurt. Sorry, Basuma made that look average. Look, we should have won that game. I'm still upset about it. We should have won versus Arsenal, personally. Chewy in, Jacob out. Kate, don't get that trending. Don't get that going. Come on now, Kate. Big up Saidansa. Hi, Jacob and chat. Big up Saidansa every single time. Yeah, Mikel Farteta. More like Mikrai Arteta. Farteta. That's what I should call him. You're right. I don't think any team has ever won the league 4 years in a row. Fingers crossed we have a new winner. I'd rather it be us or City, personally. That's just me. Pedro Neto scored 1 goal and 5 assists. Assists must be greater than 6 goals in their book. Sunny haters. I don't know if it's Sunny haters. Sunny overlookers, maybe. Sunny doubters. I know that they don't hate Sunny. I know that much at least. Neto, given he came back from ACL, is ridiculous. Him and Tony is the utter dream. Neto has been great since that ACL tear, I think it was a sprain. I don't know. Our rivals have every reason to be scared. Really, really scared. I hope they are. Actually, I don't hope they are. I hope that they keep overlooking us personally. Big up RVP. Hey, y'all going at it in the chat. I love to see it. Son not resting this break. This is bad. Son not resting this break is a criminal offense. Jurgen Klinsmann should be tried in a court of law if he's going to play Heung-min Daddy both of those matches. I saw this. I thought it was kind of funny. Did you know that Richarlison has more goal contributions in the Premier League than Marcus Rashford? Did you know that? Did you know that? Angelo Tyro says, you operate in love. I mentioned I get up at like 3:30 a.m. to watch Spurs like other fans here, you turned to old Paul and said, "Where's the violin?" That's why I mentioned it at the time. What? What did I do? Angelo, you operate in love. I mentioned I get up at 3:30 a.m. to watch Spurs like other fans here. What? Where's the violin? I don't know what you're talking about, Angelo. Did I offend you? Look, when I talk to Paul, that dude is my guy. So, yeah. What did I do? We all wake up early. I said, "Where's the violin?" Bro, I operate in love, and I apologize if you feel like you did not get the love. But I'll find something for you, man. El Tel Cocarel says, "Call-in show." Guess we'll have to do it. Biggest win of his career, a very late deflection. Come on, City. You know that was our Farteta's biggest win. Come on now. Pep is great. Even doing charity now, letting Arsenal win. He's giving them a head start. And it ain't that nice. He's giving everybody a head start. I don't think they're Sun haters, personally, James. Whoa, what happened there? We love having more, don't we? I think Phillips' time that impressed the most was not at a club level. It was during the Euros for England. I think he enjoyed his best football. Look, I think he was great on... oh, look, what the fuck? Porn. Hang on, let me block this. There we go. There you go. You can get an adult chat right there. Jacob Phillips works hard at breaking play up. I think he would be a good squad player. Absolutely. I'll take Phillips. I'll take him absolutely 100%. Personally, I kind of wanted him in that summer that he went to City. Oh, I thought he would have been good for us at that time. It's a Højbjerg replacement. Where is Talking Ball and Zapur banning this bot? Oh, don't worry, I took care of it. RVP. Oh, y'all talking to RVP there. Mr. K says, Gift, Defo had his head turned, plus his team probably ain't trusting him. We should grab him quick. Look, I mean, if everyone's like, you wanted to go, you already said your goodbyes. Yeah, when I watched him play in the Conference League, because I don't get access to Belgium League unless I find a bookie stream somewhere. But when I saw him in the Conference League, it just looks like he's operating differently than the entire squad. It's like everyone operates in their own fluidity, and he's there, just there. And yeah, come on, let's just get him in. Just a girl who loves Spurs says, I said I tune in to listen to that dumbass American chatting absolute shit. Oh, I drank all my Celsius, or else I'd say cheers. Big up Daniel Sandoval. How you doing? Big up Daniel Sandoval every single time. He got sent the other week. Oregon as well. He has 1 goal in 11 games in less competitive league, and people think he's ready for a club like Spurs. Are we for real? Look, I would love to bring him in off the bench. I think he can play as a left winger or the central striker, back up for Sonny. Look, Daniel, I said my hypothesis on Gift Orban, why I think his output has been so lackluster lately, is because bro already agreed to come to Tottenham. It's just his club wouldn't let him come. Oh, here's also something very sweet. Let me zoom this out a little bit so you can see that. Put this up there. Look at that doggy. That's Dan Kulusevski's. I think it's his sister, because I follow both of them on Instagram. So the Spurs Express says Tottenham winger Kulusevski's dog in lily white colors. Technically, I think it's Sandra Kulusevski, his sister, but adorable nonetheless. Look at that. RVP says Pedro Neto is an Arsenal fan. He was about to be signed before he got injured. Ah, fucker. Last Arsenal fan we had was Doherty, and he was boo-boo cheeks. Sonny should have at least 6 assists if Richie, Poro, Udogie Matters, and Sarr scored off Sonny's fabulous passes, but they don't acknowledge that. Sonny nutmeg a player inside the opposition box. Very great point, James. This is what they used to beat Sonny over the head with and say he's not a left winger anymore. Bro, in like the first 2 matches, I think he had 4 key passes that could have led to a goal if Richarlison was able to finish. That's not Son's fault. He would have 6 goals, 6 assists. We'd be all talking a little bit different about Sonny right now. Donovan says, not bummed out for the international break because my 7-a-side league starts tomorrow. Brexit FC versus Kidston. Go Brexit. Kidston is ass. It's our Okanagan. I don't know what that means. 14 men committing assault, though. Bro, stream it. Let me see. I'll watch. Come on now. Y'all, I've almost caught up on the fucking chat. I'm almost there, and then I can move on to the news I have. RVP says, if Arsenal are near to Man City in January, then surely Arsenal are signing Neto and Tony, and Timber may return too. Then Arsenal can complete the job this time for sure. Look, RVP, non-biased. Let me take my Tottenham hat off. If y'all in January got Neto and Tony and Timber came back, I will not stop if you don't win the league or a fucking trophy, because holy shit. If y'all did that, you better win the league. And you know what? Yeah, y'all got to. 105 on Declan Rice, 65 on Kai Havertz. Tony will probably be at least 70 to 80. Neto, the Wolves will ask for an arm and a leg because he'll probably be the only thing helping them keep them up. We'll see. But RVP, if y'all did that, I'll be very, very jealous, because I would love Pedro Neto or Tony to come in to Tottenham Hotspur. RVP, I'm talking RVP. Daniel says, Jacob, mate, I agree. Orban has talent, but you're not worried how easy, if you're right, how easy he down tooled because he did not get his move. Yeah. I mean, you could look at that and say, like, that could be a character flaw, but, like, realistically, anyone, like, if you get your heart set on something and then it doesn't happen, you're going to be disappointed. And then the people around you, if you're like, haha, bitches, I'm out of here, and then they're like, you're still here, you kind of lose a little bit of that feng shui in the locker room. But my thing is, if this guy speaks with Ange, this was going to be the theme of today's show. Oh, look at those stats, by the way. We're not going to talk about those stats, but hang on. I got some Ange Postecoglou quotes, or some quotes about Ange Postecoglou that I think is just like, oh, look at that. Yeah, I love that. Shout out James Maddison. James Maddison is moving so different now. He's rattling all the fans. Have y'all seen what they've been doing to James Maddison, these rival fans? Every picture that he's in, they like do something over his face. They're trying to ridicule this man. Yo, James Maddison has absolutely rattled every rival fan. And if you disagree, that's because you're rattled. Big up. Luton Dan, I got to go as up in 4 hours. Love the stream. Hope you're all have a great night and day. Thank you, Jacob, for your time. And also, come on, you Spurs. Big up, Luton Dan. Rest up. 4 hours is not nearly enough. Your body needs more, my friend, but I appreciate you being here. So big up to you. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Jim, Jacob, Sonny is the man, and what a captain he's turned out to be. What a guy. Look, there's this great quote from Mickey Van de Veen about Ange Postecoglou. So the reporter asks, quote, I believe there was some interest from Liverpool and Bayern Munich. Why did you choose Spurs? Mickey Van de Veen goes on to say, because of the good talks with Spurs, it is really important for me what the manager says to me. Sounds familiar, right? If you remember, James Maddison said, when I spoke with Ange Postecoglou, he told me this, that, and the other, and that's really what got me to come here. Now, Mickey Van de Veen also saying, because of what the manager said to me, he said, if I would play a lot, what at my age is very important, and I just had the best feeling with Spurs. He also goes on to say, it's a fantastic, huge club. So yeah, when he, being Postecoglou, said, the chance is very big that you are going to come in here and start. That was ideal for me. So Ange Postecoglou getting another one over the line, tempting him away from Liverpool and Bayern. A dog, a beast. And then I had to comment here and say, oh, so he talking dirty to me now. Few people liked it. Isn't that kind of fun? And then James Maddison. Got a quote here about Ange Postecoglou. James Maddison says, quote, he's a great man. You know, aside from being a football coach, he is a good man. He has this way about him where you want to go and play for him. And if the lads are really buying into this way, and I know it sounds cliche, but you know when you get a manager you want to run through a wall for, he gets you feeling that type of way. You got me feeling some type of way. You got me feeling some type of way. I cannot deny. Jesus. Like, how many times does somebody at the club have to reaffirm and validate how I feel until fans finally say it's okay for you to feel that way, Jacob? Because honestly, pause for the cause, Hydration Nation. Because honestly, when I'm over there celebrating these different things, Ange Postecoglou comes out with a quote and says, let them. It's up to the fans to set the expectation, and then it's our job to live up to that expectation. He said, enjoy it. Enjoy the hell out of it. And this is something I said also. Ange Postecoglou makes me want to run through a brick wall for him. If he's making the players feel that way, we're seeing it. I mean, jeez. James Maddison, beast. Oh my God. Big up, Joshua. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Kramer from Seinfeld gets 3 hours of sleep. Kramer's crazy. 4 hours, definitely not enough. No, Arnold Schwarzenegger said 6 hours is all you need. And he's pretty muscular, so he must be onto something. Jacob, you were right. Favorite word for Arsenal fans is if. I didn't say that. Someone else said it. Van de Veen, signing of the season in the entire Premier League. Look, I like that it's up for debate. Because to me, there's only, like, you could say Van de Veen, but you could also say James Maddison. You could say, hey, look at that. New name. It's an apple with sunglasses. Says hi. Iconic Blaze. Hello, Iconic Blaze. How you doing? Says, to be honest, I rate Vicario higher than Raya. His personality is so much brighter than Raya. Our team needs that togetherness and positive energy from their number one. Mr. K, what I'll say about Vicario is I think him being here was instrumental in getting Destiny Udogi to be ingratiated in. Because think about it. The guy came from Italy. He doesn't know anyone. Speaks Italian primarily, but he comes to the club and he sees a fellow Italian. He's like, hey, there's a guy who can help me get settled here. And he did. He said that. He said that Vicario definitely helped him to settle in at Tottenham Hotspur. I'm going to go big screen now with the share, and we'll start talking about these tweets. Fact of the day from Spurs Express. 10 out of 11 Tottenham Hotspur players that started against Luton were signed under the influence of Fabio Paratici after his arrival. No player besides Son was older than 27 years. The amount of rebuild done by the Italian in 2 years is striking. Do we got to put some more respect on the Don's name? Has he been cooking and we just were denying the food that he served at our plate? And really, we should have been eating off of it and licking our fingers and been grateful for the fantastic meal that was just served? I don't know. But you know what? Numbers don't lie, y'all. Men lie. Women lie. Chewy, he probably fucking lies. You heard that, Chewy? Yeah, called you out, bro. Numbers don't. Numbers absolutely do not lie. 120 likes. Hell yeah. Y'all loving on the video, and that makes me feel good inside. 136 votes. So only 16 people didn't grab free beer. And that's okay. You can live the life you so want to live. But over half of y'all are now saying that y'all hate international breaks. I hate it. David Shear. I'm sorry, David. I don't know why when I read this, it reads as Shire to me. I loved Ange. Waited till all were present when he announced captain and Maddie and Kuti as vice captain. Well handled, I say. Very well handled. Absolutely. Iconic Blaze. To be honest, I think Vicario will grow on to be our new Lloris. He will definitely be a good keeper for us. He's already been a great keeper for us. I love the kid. He's not that young, but I fucking love him. I cannot lie. Mr. K says it feels good to be loving our players again, even Royale. He don't even play, and we still loving on him. At least I am. He's immaculate vibes, and how can I deny anyone with immaculate vibes? Lenny Vial? How you doing, Lenny? Says, hello there, Jacob. Love your work. From Lenny from Sydney. Good morning. Good morning, Lenny. Out there in Australia. Hope you're enjoying your hump day. You're just starting out hump day. Anyone out there in the Australian time zone? Y'all know me. Hey, check out that. I got Ange Ball on my shirt. Y'all know the vibes. Good point, James. Big up Kim A.D. Helgeson. Says big up all. Big up Kim. How you doing? Big up. But I thought this was pretty interesting. 10 out of our starting 11. And so the only one that wasn't brought in under the influence of Fabio Paratici was Son. All these other names had something to do with that guy right there. The criminal, the con, the Don Con. What are we calling him? And then also, I don't know why I started this. I just thought, look at this fucking beast. He's a beautiful bastard. And I just thought, yeah, why not show Mickey Van Der Veen, our new stud. And then I started this from Cody Mack. Shout out Cody Mack, one of my favorite Canadians. Says Ange needs massive recognition for his role in recruitment and for having the balls to put Mickey in mere days after his arrival, doing what's best for the club, even if it means upsetting some people's apple carts. He's a brilliant man. Jacob, is Vicario better goalkeeper than Giroud? Yo, Giroud balled out. I can't lie. Bro made me so happy. As a goalkeeper, when a dog gets in there, bro, I'm saying. Cal says that jawline's something special. Bro, look at that fucking guy. He's chiseled like Superman. Clark Kent? Clark Van de Veen? Clark Kentavine? I don't know. Let's see what other news we got. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Y'all ever heard of him? Antonio Nusa from Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt? Bodo Glimt? What the hell's going on there? So this says, Tottenham advisor Fabio Paratici was spotted in a meeting at Bodo Airport last Friday. Less than a week ago, this man was at a Bodo Airport. That was the day after Bodo faced Club Brugge in the Conference League, according to the Norwegian Premier League. Could he be there? Potentially scouting this guy. I don't know who he is. So let's find out who he is together. Antonio, wait, what the fuck was his name? I already forgot his name. Nusa. Antonio Nusa. Plays for Club Brugge. There he is. 18-year-old Norwegian. Right foot. Apparently he was balling out for Norway, but then he got injured. But apparently he was balling. Well, I don't know. But here he is, Antonio Nusa. Big up Stephen Collins. Says, hi, Jacob. Great show. Hope family and you are keeping well. Big up Stephen Collins. Hope the same for you, my friend. I hope you're too blessed to be stressed tonight, today, this morning, whatever it may be for you. Big up. Hope your family as well, my friend. Thank you for bringing the immaculate vibes to the show as well. It's crazy to think how good Basuma has come after he finally gets to play in a system that he can thrive on. He is so good. He is so good for Brighton. I think it was an anomaly that year he had with Conte. It just shows you when someone believes in you, with the body of work you could do. CF says Van de Veen and Big Vic are top signings. Maybe they know what they are doing after all. Not even just Big Vic and Van de Veen. Udogi. Sarr. I know Brennan Johnson hasn't done much yet. Kulusevski's hit or miss. Bentancur. They might know what they're doing. Maybe fans need to chill out and stop acting like they run a football club and just give some respect. Because look, Vicario, they all said, "Oh, we went with the cheap option." That's what everyone wanted to say. They always want to say something like that. Let's see what he's done in the Belgian Pro League. So this is the same league that our man Gift Orban plays in. He has 6 games played. He's started 4, and he's been team of the week 3 times. As you can see from his heat map, he's a left winger, looks like. Kim A.D. Helgeson says Nusa is a good player. There we go. We got someone here who knows who he is. I always keep it a buck. I always keep it a stack. I always keep it 1,000 here on the channel. And I'm not going to say I knew this guy. I'm not going to say I ever heard of him before today, because I haven't. But you know what? I can only say on what I have heard, and I heard that he was good for Norway. I haven't seen what he's done for Bruges. But look at this. There's a 9.2. He got a 9.2. He had a goal. Look at this. Oh, you can't see that. So I'm pulling up his stats. He had a 9.2 against, I don't know what club that is, RWD Molenbeek. They won 7-1. Holy shit. I'm going to click follow. I'm going to follow this guy. Because of you, Kim. You said he's good. I trust you, Kim. 1 goal, 1 assist. Passing was off the chain. Yo, he looks like a beast. 12 out of 18 ground duels won as a left winger. Holy shit. What is this guy doing? 8.3 versus whoever this is. Charleroi. A goal and assist in that match as well. 8.7 versus KVC Westerlo. He had an 8.7 with 0 goals and 0 assists. Holy shit. He was balling. He was balling and he didn't even score. 5 key passes, 2 big chances created. Holy shit. 2 shots on target, 1 off target, 1 blocked. Hit the woodwork. This guy, I kind of like what I'm seeing, y'all. I'm gonna before I forget, because y'all know I like to keep up with young cats on my phone. I like to keep up and see what everyone's doing. So let me go ahead and pull that up on my phone. I'm pulling this guy up. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to get updates on this guy. I like this guy. I like what I'm seeing. 5'11". He's not small. He's almost 6 foot. He's still growing. He'll be 6 foot by the time he's done growing. Antonio. Oh, sorry. Too soon. Antonio. Club Bruges. Follow. He's got 2.5K followers on SofaScore. The man is popping. So apparently I don't know ball because 2,500 people are following him already. Big up. I'll get him in. Get him in. Medevin's only 22 years old, but he is so well spoken. I can see a future manager in him. We have a really I don't even want to think about that far down the line. I'm looking forward to the next 5-6 years with the guy, personally. I think we need one more top quality center back. If Romero Vanderveen gets injured, we don't have anyone great to bring in. Yeah. There was a question early on in the show, and it said if you could bring in anybody, who would it be and why? Rather than say who, I'll just say if we could do 2 to 3 signings this summer, we have to get a third option center back. Someone in between Dyer and the first team. We need someone to slot in right there. So that's my first choice. My second choice, we need a backup left back. Bad. We need a backup left back bad. Because we're 1 injury away from Udogie to Ben Davies. I don't want Ben Davies. We're 1 injury away from a lot of positions, from being a lot different. So, yeah, we need backup left back. That's not Ryan Sessegnon or Ben Davies. We need a backup center back. That's not Eric Dyer. I'm fine if it wants to be Phillips, but just no more Dyer, please, for the love of Christ. And then I will also say a backup for James Maddison. Got to get a backup for James Maddison, 1,000%. Jota, Ange's man on a free. Hey, bring him in. Get Jota, and then those 3 signings I just mentioned, we're cooking in January. We're cooking. He scored a quality goal against Georgia. Like a really good finish. Only reason I know that is because of that specific one that stopped Scotland from guaranteed qualification last month. Interesting. I need to look that up. I'm going to look for some comps. Maybe Tosin as our center back option. Maybe. Is Nusa injured? I think he is. Or I thought he got injured on Norway duty is what someone said. Could be nice to have a young prospect to replace Perisic. Absolutely. Would love to see him in. Bring him in. I like our profiles that we're going for. He needs to stay fit. He's a young cat. He's a young cat. He got all that stuff. You start figuring out how you need to take care of your body the older you get. Antonio Nusa needs that milk.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk every single time. Big up, James. But yeah, that's some news that I got there. Let's see how much more news I got for you. There's Antonio Nusa. We've scouted him here on the channel in our amateur casual couch way of scouting players that I do. But hey, I scouted Mickey Van de Veen, and what did we do? We ended up getting him. I scouted Gift Orban, and we were linked with him. It never happened. Nico Williams, Zavi Simons. I mean, Zavi Simons at this point, you don't need to fucking be in the trenches looking at everybody to know Zavi Simons is so quality. I would love that guy. Donley under Maddison's wing developing, and Dorrington, says David Shear. I'd love to see it. Donley's been balling for the... Yo, real quick, just a reminder for everybody. Spurs, top of the Premier League. Spurs U21s, top of their league. Spurs U18s, top of their league. 9 wins out of 9 for the U18s, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, loving our U18s, U20. So I'm saying when you start getting a philosophy and these young studs start realizing that there's a pathway to the first team, shit's going to look different, son. It's just going to look real different. There's the Calvin Phillips news. Oh, yeah, this is funny. I just want to share this real quick. Just indulge me for a second. Rashford, Richarlison, they both have 8 appearances, and Richarlison has 1 more goal contribution. How about that? That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. But it's actually not fun for my fantasy Premier League team because I drafted Marcus Rashford because I actually thought United were going to be decent, because I was like, they're going to have a full offseason under Eric Ten Hag, and apparently Eric Ten Hag is supposed to be a good fucking manager, but he's not, apparently. Can't manage for shit. Marcus Rashford's 3 years ago, people were saying he's world class. Just saying. Big Steve over here flexing says we done a treble under 18s, treble eds and women. What is eds? Treble eds and treble men's. Bro, y'all need to chill out with them trebles. Share the love. Share the love. Chill out on them trebles, man. Let us get some. Come on. And there's James from Spurs Related. He says it's unofficial at Suns Player of the Month. We'll see. Also got this. This account right here is pretty shameless, not going to lie. They tweeted something with Sessegnon and said... They tweeted something with Sessegnon and were like, wait till this beast absolutely comes back into the squad. It's silly. But these stats are kind of fun. Any propaganda to boost Romero and talk down saliva, I'm all about it. So look at that. Just a whole bunch of green for us, a whole bunch of red for them. Basically, we're better in every category. Christian Romero's better in aerial duels contested. Aerial duels 1. Aerial duel success rate. Ground duels contested. Ground duels 1. Ground duel success rate. Clearances and interceptions. At what point are we going to have this conversation? No one wants to have it, though. Don't worry. We've got a long time to talk about this stuff. Also, starred this from the Premier League. They tweeted... attention Spurs fans, teams who have led the way following match week 8 have gone on to win the title 39% of the time. That's not that big of a percentage personally. And then they go and plug something. But I thought that was an interesting stat. 39% of the time. My wife just texted me. Sorry. Y'all know, happy wife, happy life. I got to text her back. Oh, and then this is the last thing I had. There's Giovanni Lo Celso. There he is. In his natural habitat. There he is. With the only thing he cares about, Argentina. This guy's a fucking bum. Yo, I think I'm going to have to end the show. My wife needs me. She's pregnant, and I got to be a good husband and a good father and a good man to her. So I am going to be ending off the show. But there's Giovanni Lo Celso. Never fit for us. He was off the bench, or he was on the bench versus Luton. So it wasn't like he just... it wasn't like he... Dang it. What's she saying? There he is. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat and then we'll say goodbye. EDS, Elite Development Squad. Oh, big up. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's under 22s, I think. Big up, Big Steve, bro. I appreciate you always being here, man. You're not even a Spurs fan, but you're always here showing love. How much longer do you think they'll wait for Richie to come good? I guess we need him. Like, he had to start versus Luton. Nobody Johnson absolutely has to happen. So Iconic Blaze says, I think it would be great if we signed Tab Soba at center back, but if I'm being realistic, I'd love to see us bringing in Medina from Linz. Ooh, that's a good shout. Strong and Argentinian, only 24. I remember scouting him on air live because someone mentioned him. I like that Medina. Only 24, left back, I think Rico Henry. Bro, we're not getting Rico Henry. What the fuck? You think City's going to sell us Rico Henry? I don't think they will. I think Pet rates him a lot, honestly. Big up Barry Shuttlesworth. Big up Barry Shuttleworth. Cheers, Jacob. Big up Barry. Talking ball after party at Collins channel. Thank you very much, Jacob. Stay safe, Cobber, and everyone. Let me go ahead and do this. So the last image we don't see on this stream is fucking Giovanni Lo Celso. Big up John Fitzpatrick. Fitzy's in the house. Says, great show. Big up, brother. Big up, John. Appreciate you being here. Good morning, sir. Come on, you Spurs. Good luck, Jacob, and congrats, says Rich. Big up, Rich. Thank you so much. Jim, great show. Jacob, top man. Go take care of the wife, my friend. Jim, Kate, I wish y'all did your show at a time in which I'll be conscious so I could say my shit in the chat. But I will watch it. I guarantee you I'm going to watch this back, Jim. Can't wait to see you on stream. Keep the vibes immaculate. Don't let your wife think that she's a realist. That word. All you older folks getting all upset about the new wave of football, but then y'all say these words, these other trigger words. What's going on here? But big up Kate every single time. Go sub to Just to Grow Love, Spurs. They got a great show tomorrow. The only married couple on YouTube. Well, not the only married couple on YouTube. The only married Spurs couple on YouTube. They're going to fight tomorrow live on air. Go get there. Be there. Be square. James Paratrooper, Jacob, great show today. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Big up, Kate. Great show today. Thank you. Big up, James. Appreciate you being here. Ben Sala. Rico Henry. Oh, that's the Brentford dude, right? You're right, Ben Sala Yusuf. I'm getting them twisted up because of damn Rico. You might just get hit with the Rico. Rico Lewis. No, Rico Henry is for Brentford. You might just get hit with the Rico, and I'll be confused as fuck. Yeah, Rico Henry's the left back for Brentford. I remember him. He was pretty damn good week 1 versus us. I'll take him. Love your show, Jacob, but I want to go to sleep, but I can't until you finish. 12:25 a.m. here in London. Big up, Ryman. I appreciate your dedication to being here, going above and beyond the Call of Booty. Let's see. 131 likes, 146 votes. Let's go ahead and end that poll. 51% do not like the international break, and 5% are twitching like me and Badger. Teabag, what do you think of my username? Why do you always come here and ask that? You never say anything, but what do you think of my username? I think you need to contribute more in the chat, and then I'll tell you what I think about your username. What would your midfield 3 be for England? I don't know. Maddison? I would go Maddison. Well, I mean, technically, I don't want Maddison to start, but if I'm Gareth South bitch, I would say Foden. I put Foden and Maddison as like 2 attacking 10s, and then I put Calvin Phillips, or take your pick, whoever the DM is. I put him, just hold that thing down. Like secured. Big up, Jacob. Big up, Cursor. Appreciate you coming in and hitting that. Zapur says, peace out, Chewy and Jacob. Big up, Zapur. Appreciate you being here. Rich, want to go to sleep but can't until you finish. That's what she said. Love to see it. And big up, Colin with Talking Ball with the lone super chat of the day. I appreciate you hitting us with that. Unnecessary, but very much appreciated. So big up, Talking Ball, Call. Hope you're doing well, my friend. But that's going to do it here. We have gotten 3 subs through this entirety of the show, so I want to say big up and welcome to the 3 new subs. Hope you are well, and thank you for being here. But y'all, we've got a long time to wait. We got a long time to wait until we get some Ange ball in our life. But you know what? We will get there. We'll get there. As long as we stick together, keep the vibes immaculate, we're going to get there. say here? I'm sorting out this redirect before I end it. 1 second, y'all. So hang tight. Hang in there. Where is it? I don't see the video. Hang on 1 second. I just want to make sure I redirect to the right fucking thing so I don't send it to the wrong. Send you to the wrong place like I have before. I think that's right. There you go. Got the redirect set up. So keep it locked here. Going to send you on over to Colin with Talking Ball. Hit a like and subscribe over there. Get him up. He's bringing content every day as well. So show the love. But big up everybody. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hitting them likes. Don't forget Bellingham. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whoops. I completely forgot about Bellingham. I forgot he played for England, yo. Yeah, you're right, Dry Rose Peanut. I totally forgot about Bellingham, the best player in the world right now. Holy shit. Or arguably top 3 in the world right now at any position. But either way, that's going to do it here. Almost 2 hours. So if that doesn't get you to hit the like, I don't know what will. But a bunch of y'all already have. And that means a lot to me. Oh, I appreciate y'all doing that. But big ups every single time. So I want to say, keep it locked. Even if just hang tight. I'm going to send you to Talking Ball. Go over there, like and subscribe. You don't have to stay the whole time. Just go over there, show some love. Or at least just say USA Raid something. The man's bringing content every day. He's working real hard. So go ahead and share the love. But as always, y'all, stay fresh. Stay blessed. Up the lads. And come on, you Spurs.
United Spurs of America with your hosts, Michael and Jacob.